Hi, Subhashi.
Yes. Hi, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Introduce yourself, sir.
First of all, thank you for introducing myself, sir. Myself, Subhashini. I did my graduation in the Kaveri Engineering College in the branch of Agriculture Engineering with the aggregate percentage 8.5. And in my college days, I did a project entitled with field crop fertilizer dropper that is used to give an equal amount of fertilizer to the plant. That is related to agriculture. Apart from, I did an internship in Neyveli oilseed extraction. That is also related to agriculture. After that, I am interested in Linux course. That's why I am pursuing a Linux course. My hobbies are playing tennis and playing chess and shuttlecock. And my strength is I am easily adapted to everyone. That's all about me, sir. Thank you, sir.
What is Linux?
Linux is an open source operating system. It is everyone can use freely, and multiple users can use that operating system. But other operating system, there is a cost to use that operating system. It is an open source operating system, sir.
Is it CLI based or UI based?
It is a command line based, sir.
What are the file permissions are there in Linux?
There are three types of file permission for user, groups, and others. In that, for user, read permission, write permission, and execute permission, sir. Read to read the users have the read permission. They only have to read the permissions, and if they have write permissions, they can able to write in that file, sir. If I have execute permission, they able to execute some scripts on that file, sir.
What is the default permission of directory?
The default permission is 755, sir.
For file?
For sir, 666, sir.
Okay, I need to create a file with 1 GB.
Okay, sir.
How can I?
For using for locate command, sir. In that we can specify the size of the file and the name, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. How can I set a static height?
Static.
height.
How do you assign the IP address to the Linux machine?
Yes. Sorry, sir.
Next question.
Do you know about RPM and YAM?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between RPM and YAM?
Both are used for installing and removing and updating the packages, sir. But RPM does not resolve the dependencies, but YAM resolves the dependencies, sir. That's why using the YAM, sir.
What is SSH?
SSH is the remote access to connect the two different machines, sir. We can able to transfer the file from one machine to another machine. We can use the SSH, sir.
What are the file sharing services over there?
There are many services. First, the NFS we can use. NFS we can share the file between the Unix-like operating systems, sir. And Samba server is also used to sharing the files. Samba server is used to share the files between the Linux to Windows or Windows to Linux, sir. And FTP server is used to one server to another server, sir.
What are the types of partitions are there?
The MDR partitions and GPT partitions. In MDR partitions, there are 4 extensions. First is primary partition. First 3 are primary partition, and then one is extended partitions. In GPT, we can create a 128 partitions.
128 partitions?
Yes, in GPT.
Okay, no, sir.
Can you explain about the procedure of creating disk partitions?
Disk partition. For creating a disk partition, first we have a disk set. First, for adding a disk, we know that go to the settings and adding the new disk and scan the disk. after that it shows that disk how many disk, by using lsblk command it shows that how many disks are available, sir. And by using fdisk command we can create a partition. In that it shows up multiple options for creating a new partition using f-n, and for saving that we are using a queue, sir. In that we are creating a first default it shows the primary, and if you want to give a extended means we can give that primary or extension in that fdisk command, sir.
What is LVM?
LVM is used. Normally the disk is full, we can't resize the disk, sir. That's why you are using the LVM. In LVM we can resize the disk size. We can, if the disk is full, we can extend the size of the file. That's why you're using the LVM, sir.
Okay. No, sir. How to check memory utilization?
Memory utilization using the du command, sir.
Du command. What is the port number of HTTP?
HTTP 80, sir.
HTTPS?
443.
DNS?
DNS 53.
NFS?
2049.
Can you tell me the syntax of LVM? How to extend the LVM? I have this 4 GB disk. I need to extend for another 2 GB.
LV create hyphen capital L plus that size. LV extend hyphen capital L and then size of that, and the disk slash dev sd vrc and then vg group name and then LV name, sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
It will increase, right?
Yes, sir. It will increase.
How will you check?
LV display, sir.
Huh?
LV display.
How will you check that size of directory, mounted directory?
Mounted directory, sir. By using a command df, it shows that which file is mounted.
What is the command?
df.
df?
dh.
Okay.
It shows that which file is mounted on which disk. It shows that.
It will increase, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the procedure of NFS?
NFS. First we have to install the packages. The package name is NFS it is. After that we have to create the directory. In the directory we have to give the permission for the directory. And the configuration file is /etc export. In exports we have to mention that which client we have to share that client IP and that permission of that. These are all mentioned in the /etc exports configuration file, sir. After that, in client side, we have to install that NFS client to share the directory from the server side using the show mount command. Using the show mount command, it shows whether the directory is shared or not. In the client side also, we can use the share mount command to check the directory is shared or not.
I have restarted my system in which I have mounted several NFS storages. Okay, so but my system is not booting. What is the problem?
Booting means we can make any mistake in Fstab entry, sir. For making a permanent mount, we can make a entry in that Fstab. We put some mistake in Fstab. That means it can't boot, sir. Boot the system.
Can you explain about what are the fields inside the Fstab?
Fstab, first the device name and then mount point and then the type of the file system and then options. The option we are giving default and then dump means it will take a backup or not, and last one is file system check. File system, if we give a last 0 means first 0 means it does not take any backup. Next last 0 means it does not check a file system.
What is AutoFS?
AutoFS. If whenever we use the directory, it automatically mounts the directory. If doesn't we use the directory, it unmount the directory, sir.
What is the difference between NFS and the AutoFS?
NFS normally mounted the system and occupies the space, and that AutoFS does not need enough space. Whenever we need, it automatically mounts. Whenever we not in use, it automatically unmounts the directories.
What is the first process that runs in Linux?
Linux system reset.
How to check the CPU utilization?
CPU utilization by using top command. It shows all the running process and sleeping. All the processes are shown in the top command set. And also use a PS command with that option. So PS show the snapshot of that top command set. It does not show a running status set. We can see that.
I need to kill a specific process. How do I do it?
We can use that kill command -9 that signal set, and using that process ID we can also kill set, and using that process name also we can kill set.
I need to list of process from a particular user. How do I do it?
List of process. For you using a list of command and /grub and that name set.
What do you know about logs?
Logs stores system messages, who are all logged in, and when we will boot the system, when we will shut down the system. All the messages are stored on logs. There are many logs, secure and messages, DNF, many logs are there. Sir.
What is use of auth log?
Auth. It shows the authentication details, the user's password details, and if you are giving that fail to give the password means it shows that in that log file. Sir.
Okay, what is the use of secure logs?
Secure shows that messages of that who was all logged in, and when they are boot the system and when they are shut down the system, that shows.
Okay. How to change the host name?
Hostname CTL. Hostname CTL. Set hostname and then hostname set. After that, we have to refresh that using bash.
Okay.
Consider I need to download a specific service or something through a package. How do I do that?
Specific package using RPM we can use on IAM user. We can use it for yum install that specific names we have to use it.
How to extract a tar file? Tell me syntax.
Syntax tar-evh and then file names. It will extract the files from that tar files.
Okay. In NFS, do you know about squash and root squash? Squash and root squash.
If I
No,
give
sorry, squash and no root squash.
if I share the directory called /test in client side, I have created a file in shared directory. It will show permission nobody. If I give the permission in server side, no root squash, it will show the who are all creating the files in that shared directory. It will show that names, root or any username. That why using that permissions squash or no root squash.
I need to copy a file from one directory to another directory, but it was showing permission denied. How to overcome that?
By a root user or normal user?
Normal user.
For giving that directory permission, sir. If I have a permission for the user full permission, it doesn't show the permission design.
I don't want to change any permissions. How much to do?
By using a permission, we can share the directory, sir. That's why.
What is the purpose of sudo?
Sudo gives the root permissions to the normal user. Many commands the normal user can't use. For giving the normal user to the sudo permission, the normal user can use the root permissions.
Now tell me, how can copy the directory without giving permission?
Using sudo command and then the username. you can give that permission to the user, sir.
Good.